guests are on the TV set today for a very special reason. Amongst the thousands of letters that we get, many are from handicapped people. In this letter from Jolene, she writes, "Dear Circle Square, I'm in a wheelchair and some people make fun of me. Would you do a show about being handicapped?" Well, today, our show is dedicated to all of our friends with physical disabilities. And all of us at Circle Square want you to know that no one is as special as you.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes when I'm looking around, it seems everyone is better than me. I get right down, flat out, frustrated, 'cause no one pays attention to me. She's better looking, he's better athlete. She's got natural curly hair. I look at what they got and I see I have not. But then I remember this simple prayer. God sees us as equals, and he loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you. God sees us as equals, and he loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you.
Welcome to the show today, you guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just remember, everybody, you're special.
Very special.
Sometimes when I'm looking around, it seems everyone is better than me. I get right down, flat out, frustrated, 'cause no one pays attention to me. She's got a boyfriend, he's got 7 girlfriends. Stop out, it doesn't seem fair. I look at what they got and I see I have not. But then I remember this simple prayer. God sees us as equals, and he loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you. God sees us as equals, and he loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special, no one is as special, no one is as special as you.
Okay, everyone, you better settle down now. I know we'll all be inspired by these special children. Will you turn it on, please, Naomi? All right. Yeah.
Ever see anybody ski like this before? My name is Carl Hilsinger, and in 10 years I played pro football in Canada and taught skiing in the off-season. No, I never thought I'd end up skiing like this. But there you have it, one car accident, and your life takes a wee bit of a turn. I'm the phys ed instructor for CHAMP. That's short for the Child Amputee Program of the War Amputations of Canada. They hold ski clinics like this one at Mont Tremblant, Quebec, for child amputees. Some of these kids are leg amps, and some are arm amps. Could you have guessed they are all amputees?
Take this one, because it's hard. I'll bring them to the front. Your leg amp should be sleeping down. Doesn't matter with me, because I can move my legs just like anybody else.
Well, this is Mile High Mont Tremblant. By the time this week is over, I'm going to take even the beginners down from the very top. This old mountain should provide a pretty good challenge. Things aren't so simple for these kids. They have to fit a boot over an artificial foot. I like to let the kids decide what's more comfortable for them, skiing with or without their artificial limbs.
How you doing?
When I skied down and saw the beginners group for the first time on skis, I knew right off I wouldn't have to spend much time showing them how to stand, walk, turn, or climb up a small hill. They caught on to that without any help. Most people would spend the day just learning to walk on their skis. But before you ski down a hill, you've got to get to the top. And that presented a little challenge all on its own and involved a rig called a pommel lift.
Here it comes now. Okay, now just hold on. Stand up. Stand right up. Good girl. Way to go, Natalie. Stand right up. That's it. Don't pull. Don't pull. Sit back. Let it go behind. Show me what you can do. Turn. Make lovely turns. Be sexy. Whatever. Go. Okay, go ahead. Let's see it go. Good, Mike. Very nice. Good. See? Now that's what I want you all to do. Okay? Good.
The advanced group floored me when I first saw them. They looked like real little pros. There are a few things you ought to know about amp skiing. The kids who ski on artificial limbs are putting terrific pressure on their stumps. When they twist and turn, it's hard, and it hurts. Try to snowplow when you don't have a heel to push with, or make a proper turn without the control of a ski pole. Circulation at the end of the stump is poor, both for leg amps and arm amps. Let me tell you, your stump gets cold. And balance with one arm or one leg, you figure it out.
Anyways, see, this is a little longer stump, and I found out earlier that you have a ski leg, eh?
Yeah.
What is the difference between this leg and a ski leg?
Oh, it gives me more ability to turn.
How?
Well, my other ski leg, it has, sort of like metal braces coming up, and then it's got a leather strap at the top that has to lace up, and that sort of holds it better.
Well, in other words, it gives you more support than this one,
Yeah,
eh?
and instead of the foot being exactly even with the kneecap, like with the top here, it goes down, and then the foot's sort of off, and I have a wedge in my boot. It works all by muscle impulses, and there's a ground there, and there's two buttons here. They're not for opening and closing, but there's two muscles there, and to get it open, you give it a heart contraction, and to get it closed, you give a light contraction.
Where, in your shoulder?
No, just...
In your muscle here?
Yeah. We got the muscles, like...
Oh. You know, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I didn't know yet. That's it. Could you show me, how does the arm come off? How do you get it off anyway?
Well, it's suction, the same as the...
Well, it certainly is a suction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And the electrodes are right there.
Ah, yeah.
And the ground on the surface.
Here, well, let's show that to the camera there, see? The electrodes on each side.
So look, I want you to start off on the hill with your feet together like this.
The next day, I work with the beginners at the bottom of the hill. They need these basics before trying the big run from the top.
When you start to go straight, I want you to push the heels of your skis out this way. Okay? Now push them out. Let me see you all do that. Push the heel out. The heel out. But I don't want you to tell them, I don't want them to lift it. I want you to push it out. Okay? Now do it again. Try it again, Nat. Just try it for me. Put them like that. Now push the heels out. Both at the same time. Okay? Good. That's good, Natalie. Let's see you try it.
When I joined the advanced group, they were skiing well, but they still needed instruction. Not really basics like the beginners, but technical work to improve their control. I can't say the kids weren't curious about my accident. It was Jason who finally asked.
Carl, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What's that?
When did your accident happen? And
1964.
How was it?
I was a ski pro, and I was just coming back from Los Angeles. And I came to Tremblant, and we were driving along in a car and hit a hydro pole. And you know what those are? Those hold the big transformers on. Hydro fell down, and the wires came down. And I got a concussion in the car, got out of the car, and I was coherent only to everybody else, but not to myself. Walked up the hill and fell on the wires. And at that time, I had 50,000 volts go through me. And they rushed me 45 minutes later to Montreal. A doctor came in and said, this boy is terminal, which means dead. Yeah. And by that, I raised my head, and they found out I was alive. And from then on, I'm here now, sitting talking to you.
All right, kids, that last round was fantastic. You really all skiing very nicely. And you're all doing the same thing, which is a little wrong. And what it is not rounding out a turn. So what we want to do is to make you turn and make the arc better. So that means that you're going to have to push the heels of your skis out. In other words, try to make the heels go back up the hill again. Try to turn inside your boot so that the skis go around farther. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay? You got it, Crystal?
Yeah.
So no more bombing, because once you get on a hill like that, you start making those turns, you're going to bye-bye. Okay? All right? And we don't want you to hurt yourself for doing it like that.
The time had come to take the beginners to the top of the mountain. Some were a little nervous. They were still novices. But this was it, the moment they had been waiting for. Mentally, they were ready for it, and the accomplishment would be something they could be proud of. I picked a trail that seemed reasonable and told them to show me the way down to the bottom.
And Jason, go slowly. Louis, comprends? Okay? So just, we're going to go down slowly, okay? Are y'all ready? Okay, start going. You can take off, Natalie. Go ahead. Where you go? Go ahead. Take it easy. Go slowly, Natalie. Go slowly now. Go slowly. Nice and easy. That's it. Go nice and slow. That's it. Yeah.
The big moment for the advanced group was a run down the McCullough, a good expert trail. The kids could hardly wait. All week we had been working on control and speed and turning properly. If these kids could control their turns properly, I knew they could ski down any hill, anytime. To make things even more challenging, I told them to follow me, turn for turn, serpentine-like, right to the finish. look at the gang. How you doing? Right, yeah. So, I got taller, eh?
You've been eating your,
What's called eating your Wheaties in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen, gang, you know, it's been really great having you all week, and you've all improved tremendously. From when you first put on your skis on Monday morning till right now has been phenomenal. So I just want you all to really know inside that you've done a good job, okay? Now, sweetheart, that's for you. And you know what? You really did a fine job. Will you stay healthy and happy? And, you know, I really enjoyed being with you this week.
Okay.
Okay? Thanks very much, love. Come on, a hand to a little hand. Mike, before I give you this, I'd like everybody to know that what you do, because you're above leg amp, to ski with both skis is phenomenal, okay? First of all, I'd really like to give you a handshake for that because there's not too many. I've been in this business for a long time, and you do a fine job. Mike, it's been great having you, and I'm very proud of you all.
Well, it's been a pleasure skiing with you.
Thank you. And listen, I'll tell you, what was your biggest impression this week? What did you have most fun at, kind of thing?
Skiing behind you.
Thank you. Well, that's nice. Well, Jason, you and I have known each other a long time, haven't we, eh?
Yep.
And you've done a great job. And listen, for the first time on a pair of skis, you did a good job. A little applause for him, huh? From now on, okay? Plus lentement, okay? And pour vous, pour tout le temps. Merci. Okay? I love giving them those prizes. Every one of them achieved something. They knew it. I think the clinic was a fantastic success. There was no competition. They were all winners as far as I was concerned. They all felt good about their own accomplishments, and that's what counts.
That was a beautiful film. You know, our attitudes towards all of our problems have so much to do with what we'll be able to accomplish in our lifetime. Those children are all living examples to all of us. That's right. Sure. Hey, guys, let's sing number 71 in our songbook. Say something good.
Something good. It never hurts to tell somebody he's done something great. It never hurts to tell somebody you think that he's all right, all right. It never hurts to give somebody a pat on the back. It never hurts to tell somebody he's on the right track. It never hurts to tell somebody you think that he's all right, all right. Don't go around putting people down. It won't do you any good anyhow. But you will feel so fine, feel so right to say something good to somebody you like. Say something good, it doesn't cost you a dime. Say something good, why don't you try it sometime? Say something good, you don't have to tell a lie if you positively try. It never hurts to tell somebody he's done something good. It never hurts to tell somebody he's done something great. It never hurts to tell somebody you think that he's all right, all right. Say something good, it doesn't cost you a dime. Say something good, why don't you try it sometime? Say something good, you don't have to tell a lie if you positively try. Say something good, it doesn't cost you a dime. Say something good, why don't you try it sometime? Say something good, you don't have to tell a lie if you positively try to say something good.
We've got time for a couple letters today. I've got one here from Trinidad in the West Indies. Isn't that great? It says, Dear Circle Square, I love the way you organize your show. I am a Hindu, but I love the Christian nations. I don't very much about Jesus, but Circle Square teaches me a lot. I love the way you sing your songs and teach me to learn about God and help me to do good things and not bad things. Amanda.
Yeah.
Is that a great letter?
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I have a letter, too, and it says, Dear Circle Square, I love your program. I won't tell you my age because you'd probably laugh. Thank you for the songs. I enjoy them so much. The songs and the simple Christian principles they teach are perfect for Sunday school. Sometimes grown-ups have to remember these principles, too.
That's
Sincerely,
right.
Joyce.
You're absolutely right. That's a really nice letter.
Circle Square wants to hear from you, too. If you have a question or a problem, we want to help.
Right. Or if you have an idea for the show, tell us. We'll send you a free Circle Square songbook so you can sing along. But write soon, because we really want to hear from you.
Circle Square wants to hear from you. So write us a letter. Here's our address. 2121 Station F, Toronto, Ontario, M4Y289.
We'd like to say a special thank you to the War Amputations of Canada for providing their film on the Child Amputee program today.
Yeah.
And a special thank you to Carl Hilsinger for enhancing the children's lives by encouraging them to participate in recreational activities.
That's right.
Sometimes it's hard to keep on believing when there's so many things that can get you down. But in the hard times, just keep on believing. If you do, this is what I found. You've got to keep your eyes on Jesus. He will never ever leave you. So just hold on tight. And you just keep right on believing. And because he really loves you, it's gonna be alright. And just remember, he is with you. In your days, he'll walk beside you. Be there in your nights. So you just keep right on believing. And because he really loves you, it's gonna be alright. Remember, he is with you. In your days, he'll walk beside you. And the whole night through. So you just keep right on believing. Look to him, and he'll look out for you. He will be with you.
No matter what your handicap is, big or small, it's amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it.
That's right. If you are a handicap, please don't let that handicap keep you from being the best you can be.
That's right.
We love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Come together, come together, come together and let your light shine. Happy people, come together, let your light shine. Sharing up with one another, let your light shine. Let no difference grow between you, let your light shine. Let his spirit flow
grouped around the TV set today for a very special reason. Amongst the thousands of letters that we get, many are from handicapped people. In this letter from Jolene, she writes, Dear Circle Square, I'm in a wheelchair and some people make fun of me. Would you do a show about being handicapped? Well, today, our show is dedicated to all of our friends with physical disabilities. And all of us at Circle Square want you to know that no one is as special as you.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes when I'm looking around, it seems everyone is better than me. I get right down, flat out, frustrated that no one pays attention to me. She's better looking, he's better athlete. She's got natural curly hair. I look at what they got and I see I have not. But then I remember this simple prayer. God sees us as equals, and He loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you. God sees us as equals, and He loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you.
Welcome to the show today, you guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just remember, everybody, you're special.
Very special.
Sometimes when I'm looking around, it seems everyone is better than me. I get right down, flat out, frustrated that no one pays attention to me. She's got a boyfriend, he's got 7 girlfriends. Somehow it doesn't seem fair. I look at what they got and I see I have not. And then I remember this simple prayer. God sees us as equals, and He loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special as you. God sees us as equals, and He loves us each the same way too. Because deep down inside we're ordinary people, and no one is as special, no one is as special, no one is as special as you.
Okay, everyone, we better settle down now. I know we'll all be inspired by these special children. Will you turn it on, please, Naomi?
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah.